Now let's go ahead and create the stand and pivot point for this object. First I'll go to Create, down to NURBS Primitives, and I'll go ahead and click on a sphere. I'll go ahead and scale that sphere down and move it, and continue scaling down till it's quite small. About like that. And then I'll go to Create, Polygon Primitives, down to Cylinder. I'll hit R for scale, and I'll scale it down, move it down. And let's go ahead and scale this object down a little bit more, and then flatten it out. And again, scale it a little bit more. I'll hit W, and I want to move this up, and then scale it up a little bit more. And this is the resting point for the pivot. Next I'd go to Create, Polygon Primitives, and down to Cube. And I'll roughly move this into position and scale it. Like so. And in the width, I'll go ahead and put this to 2. And in front view, I'll hit W and move this up. And then I will go to face mode, and I'll delete the faces on this half. And in vertices, I'll go ahead and drag this so it's flat. Object mode, perspective. And now I'll go ahead and in side view, go to my Edit Polygons menu, and I'll choose Cut Faces tool. I'll cut the faces right here. Back in object mode, I'll go ahead and move this back to about here, and then I'll select faces, and I'll select this face. And I'm just trying to make sure I got things right, which I do. So in the top view, I'd like to go ahead and go to X-ray, and then grab my CV curve tool, and start here, and just kind of drag this out here. Sort of like this. Hit enter, and in my side view, let's actually go to the front view. Let's move this down so that it's just inside. We'll go ahead and control the vertices, back in object mode for that. Control these vertices. I'll move this in. I'll move this one here down. I'll move these here down. And in perspective view, that looks pretty good. So I'll go ahead and go to out of component mode, select this face, select the face, do the extrusion here so that it goes along the curve, and I'll go ahead and just set this divisions down to 10 for now. And I'll go ahead and go to object mode. I'll click on my object, go to Edit, Delete by Type, History. I'll grab the curve and delete it. Grab this object, and I'll go ahead and polygons, mirror the geometry, merge with the original on -X. So we now have one object. I'll then go to face mode, select these two faces, extrude them, move them out and down just a hair. Hit G, W, move them out like this, and move them down about like that. Vertices, grab these vertices and move them down more. Grab these vertices and move it down more as well. And I'd like to go ahead and grab all of these vertices here. And in side view, simply drag those so that they're flat with the this object here. Alright, and I'll go ahead and grab these and move them down a little bit. Back over in object mode, out of X-ray, I'll go to perspective. And now I'll move this back a bit and convert to sub-Ds, delete the unsub-D'd version, and hit 3 on this object to enter smooth mode. And that's looking pretty good. So with that, I'll go ahead and conclude this lesson.